everyone, my name is Brianna and today I will be giving you some tips on how to improve your singing. The first tip is breathing. Breathing is the most important part of singing. To take a proper breath, you need to breathe very deep. For example, thinking about breathing from your belly button rather than your lungs. Now when I'm breathing for singing, I imagine that there's a balloon inside of my stomach and that when I breathe in, I'm trying to fill up the balloon as big as possible. When I'm singing, I think about slowly exerting the air while on a pitch. So when I breathe in, I think of the air going down to my belly button instead of in my lungs. So when I breathe, my stomach actually expands. And when I release, I think of slowly exerting the air and not too suddenly. So when you're getting a proper breath, you want to also think about keeping your shoulders relaxed. Something I really see in a lot of singers that's very common is when they breathe, your shoulders go up. You're trying to get that big breath. And that's actually the most shallow kind of breath. So the key is staying relaxed in your arms and your shoulders and thinking of that low breath from your belly button, and that should really help improve your singing. The next tip is trying to sing on pitch. Now, a lot of people that I meet, they say, oh, I can't sing because I can't match any pitches. But that's actually a lie. If you practice singing, even if it sounds bad to you, you're working the muscle. You're working the tiny little muscles. So, for example, you're not gonna just go to the gym the first time ever and then just be bench pressing the most heaviest weight or running 5 miles. Like, you're gonna start very small, starting with really light weights and starting with low intensity exercises. So the same goes for singing. Since it's a small microscopic muscle, you have to slowly work up. A good exercise for training your voice to match pitch is actually trying to match pitch. So I have this nice little piano app. I have this nice little piano app that I really like using for on the go warming up. And something you can do is trying to match pitch. Now, it is a little hard when you don't have a voice teacher or someone listening to you to help you, but you can try your best to match each pitch. And the best way to start is just by going very slowly. So finding your own comfortable range. And so I can match pitch fine, but for some people who might have a really hard time, trying to just find your pitch, match it with your voice. It might be a lot more difficult for some people because the muscle is weak and it might not be able to actually find the pitch easily. So this is when you should probably get a voice coach if you're having a really hard time even just learning how to match pitch. Having a voice coach is incredibly important if you actually really want to improve your singing. If you don't have a coach, you can't actually hear what you sound like. So you need a trained vocal coach who has a good ear and who can explain things to you, and it's really important to find a teacher that works for you. The next tip is vowels. When you're singing, every time you sing, you're singing on a vowel. There are some consonants you can sing on, as like M. There's some pitched consonants, but mostly you're gonna sing on vowels. A really good tip is just trying to stay relaxed. So a good example is the vowel E. E. It's naturally E, tense in the face. But if you just think really relaxed jaw, E rather than E, 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 E. It's a slight little thing, but it really helps if you relax the jaw and think vertical vowels rather than E. And the last tip I have is imagination. If you're singing a song, the text is so important, and the emotion of the song is important, and conveying your feelings through the song and through the text is incredibly important. And maybe some people might think, oh, how do I do that? A song will resonate so much with you, and it's easy to convey the emotion because you can relate to it. Sometimes you have to make up a story in your mind or just some sort of context to feel some sort of emotional connection. So sometimes for me, I have to sing pieces that are about really sad things or things that have never happened to me, but you just have to imagine something in your own life that has happened that can help you connect to the piece on a deeper level. And when you do connect to the piece on a deeper level, an emotional level, it does something to the voice that it frees the voice. You'll just sound a lot better, and I'm not really exactly sure why that happens. It's some sort of psychological connection to the voice. So thank you so much for tuning in to this video, and I hope these tips help you. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting on this channel a wide variety of content. I will continue to be posting my own music, but I wanted to create more and have a more speaking voice rather than just my singing voice. So thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time.